This is First Coast Living.
Welcome to First Coast Living. I'm David Benfield. That is Chef Tom Gray. We'll get the chef here in just a moment. We've got a great show for you today. Let's just go ahead and jump into what's coming up. We continue our adventure through the Alligator Farm and Zoological Park. This time, we're going to take you to see the massive tortoises they have to offer. That was such a fun day. Plus, you want to drink beer and save land right here in Florida, right? Well, Conservation Florida will be stopping by to tell us how you can do both at the same time. But first, it's time for Living in the Kitchen, sponsored by Winn-Dixie and built by ProCraft Cabinetry. And we have super mega ultra friend of the show, Chef Tom Gray here. Good to see you.
Nice
good
to see you.
Thank you for being here.
My pleasure.
What are we doing today?
Today we have our hand-rolled gnocchi. So I got a little head start. We seared it first, got a little bit brown.
Yeah.
So that's a potato gnocchi. It's all handmade.
The whole studio is just like overwhelmed with smells goods.
So that has Parmesan broth and a little bit of garlic butter. And now we're adding a saffron tomato in here. So we simmer all this together.
Okay.
And then we're going to top it with a little bit of fresh mozzarella, a little torn mozzarella, some basil. So.
And is this a Prati dish?
This is a new dish for Prati.
Oh, nice.
Coming on their next menu. I think it's going to start just before Father's Day.
Okay.
We did Town Hall's new menu, I guess about 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
I think we did 1 or 2 dishes from that last time I was here.
It was delicious.
So we're working through getting each restaurant up and ready for the summer.
I love that.
So this is our nice summer dish of heirloom tomatoes that have been blistered with some saffron, the gnocchi, and a little bit of Parmesan broth.
So real quick for folks who, let's just give a little heads up about Prati Italia. So
Yes.
tell us a little bit of information about Prati and then things like the happy hour, stuff like that.
Absolutely, yeah. So Prati, all handmade pastas. So every pasta from the gnocchi to the spaghetti, the fettuccine, the lasagna, ravioli, all handmade. So yeah, we have amazing happy hours every day starting at 4:30 till I believe 6 at Prati. We also do our pizza out there. So that's the Roman style pizza.
It's so good.
We have that out there also. Beautiful patios.
It's a stunning location right there in the St. John's Town Center. And the happy hour that he's talking about, I'm telling you right now, it is next level. It's crazy cool. My wife and I, that's like our jam. You go in there, the meatballs are disturbingly cheap, honestly. The pizza's like $10. It's crazy. So
for the happy hours.
Yeah, it's
really
really cool.
amazing offers.
All right, so
we'll get this into here.
What? Yes. So tell everybody what gnocchi actually is.
Okay, so there's a few different types of gnocchi. That's
Gotcha.
a great question. The gnocchi you see in the grocery store that's at room temperature, like in those packs, that is made with semolina. That is extruded gnocchi, so through a machine.
Okay.
Those tend to be a little bit have more bite to them. They're a little bit tougher. There's also a gnocchi that is essentially a dumpling, so it's a semolina ricotta, mixed, and you make it with a spoon, drop it in boiling water. That's really, soft and a completely different style, like a large quenelle. This gnocchi is a potato gnocchi, so we steam the potatoes, rice them, put them through a ricer, Parmesan, egg, flour, hand mixed into these loaves. You let it rest, and then you hand roll it out into these long ropes. Then we cut it, and that's how we get this shape.
That's awesome.
And then, so this is a tender gnocchi. It's often referred to as like a little pillow.
Yeah, and if you had to choose, what would your favorite be?
Well, in the world of gnocchi, this is my favorite style of gnocchi because I like that.
That fluffiness?
That lighter texture. It still has a bite to it, but it's tender. It takes on a lot of flavor. It absorbs flavor. So that's why we simmer it with the Parmesan broth, and so it soaks all that in, and you get.
Man, that's so good.
Isn't that cool? So that's my personal favorite style of gnocchi.
I think it's mine now too. Man, that is delicious.
Awesome.
What?
Good. Yeah.
Okay. So we talked a little bit about Prati. So tell me a little bit more about the menu at Prati, right? So we talked about in the hand, all the pastas handmade.
All the pasta, yep.
Right. So give us a little bit more overview of what you got going on.
So then, in addition to that, we also have some steak, some seafood. So it's a very well-rounded menu. There's always a roasted chicken, a fillet, usually salmon. We bring in fish as specials. Especially if we have a buddy that's out spearfishing or something, we have some, bring in some fish specials. a wonderful appetizer, shareable appetizer. So
Yeah.
it's a great way to come in and to create your own family style menu if you want. But we also are great for events. So we have all these private spaces.
Absolutely.
And we do a lot of family style events because this type of food really leans into that.
It certainly does. It's very much like Sharesies kind of situation and things like that. And look, I'm just going to tell you right out, if you have never been to Prati Italia, make sure that you go. And when you do, get the lasagna.
Yes.
That's my favorite. Almost every time I'm telling you, I don't know. I've tried pretty much everything on the menu, right?
Yeah.
That's like the staples, and I keep going back.
Yeah.
I
There's
keep
nothing wrong
going
with
back.
that.
No, it's
13
amazing.
layers of handmade pasta. That's a.
It doesn't suck one bit. All right, so we're gonna check back with you here in
Okay.
just a little bit, and we're gonna do pizza, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
right.
All right, I'm gonna go take a walk.
Okay.
All right, let's go. All right, well, Father's Day is around the corner, and it's time to level up your gift giving with some suggestions from the one and only Ann Roy. Hello, good to see you.
Good to see you, and 100% on the lasagna.
Isn't it crazy
Oh,
good?
Absolutely my favorite.
Oh,
my
it's
favorite.
silly. It's silly. Okay, so what do you got for us today?
All right, so we're going to stay with the food theme to start out with some
Cool.
Father's Day gifts. How about like getting your dad a nice snack pack?
Love it.
So this is bar snacks from dmsnacks.com, and what you're going to get is 12 tins of gourmet snacks there. So it's nuts, it's mixed, it's corn crunchies. You get a little diagram of what's on there. They're really nice, like retro tins.
Yeah, they're cool, like the
just
tins,
kind
like
of
this
fun.
one's like a baseball.
And you can reuse them for stuff. Dad could reuse it for nuts and bolts.
Absolutely.
On the workbench.
Man, we've
So-
always got silly stuff in the garage we need little tins for.
Yeah, and it just comes in a great box, perfectly shipped. Again, I love that idea.
I like it too, that's cool.
Next up, we're going to go with a new flask for Dad, or
Okay.
a flask for Dad if
Yeah.
he doesn't have one. This is also great for the golf course.
These are
Dad
beautiful.
the golf. So this is from highcampflask.com. This is their torch flask. So first of all, it's got magnetic lid, which is this is the drinking cup. Then it's a one-touch. Boom, pop it
Oh, I
open.
like it.
Then you're gonna unscrew the bottom for easy cleaning. So
Oh, that's a
just
great
a
idea.
great product. It's double wall insulation, magnetic. As I said, this is 3 ounces.
Rad.
Comes in 5 different colors. You can also get little like felt holders for them. So this company makes great products. So highcampflask.com.
I think that's so rad, and it looks so much cooler than like the regular flask that's supposed to like fit in your back pocket.
Exactly, and it's pretty slim, so it's going to travel well. Next up, how about giving Dad the gift of sleep?
Yeah.
If you need some more sleep or having trouble
please.
sleeping. So these are, Manta Sleep makes a bunch of different masks. So they make a basic mask. They're super, this one is super lightweight. Feel the eye
let me try it
holders. But what the newest product they've got is the sound. Yeah, so
I'm sorry,
totally
what,
blackout, 100% blackout. But they have a new product, the Sound Sleep Mask. So this is Bluetooth. You're going to pair it with the Bluetooth. You can charge it. Comes with the cable to charge it. 24-hour battery. They call this the Sound Sleep. It's got super lightweight headphones on the outside. The little connection devices here.
Yeah.
But again,
check
you
it
can
out.
sleep if you're a side sleeper. You don't have to worry like, hey, I got to sleep on my
man.
back. It's very
Yeah,
easy
that's
to
cool.
Sleep on the side.
It's comfortable.
Yeah, and they also make masks that, they can do steam. It can cool on the inside.
Yeah.
Silk ones. So these are just a couple of samples of what they've got, and it's mantasleep.com.
That'd be great on an airplane.
Yes, definitely. All right. Finally, I know sometimes it might be, socks, it's a boring gift for Dad for Father's Day, but compression socks by this company, SockWellUSA.com. Their idea is to take compression socks and make them fun, make them stylish,
Yeah.
make them fashionable. So they're a merino wool blend, and they've got different socks for different solutions. It's compression, plantar fasciitis, bunion relief. They've got different weights, a moderate weight, a firm weight. So again, this is just a small sample. They've got a lot more styles and colors on their website.
I like that they actually put a little style to it. Because how compression socks is just like
a little black, or, kind of boring. So
they're
it's-
rough looking.
Yeah,
let's be honest.
so it's SockWellUSA.com for
That's
those.
cool. Okay, which one's your favorite?
Oh, it's hard to pick a favorite, but I'm probably going to lean
Flask?
towards the Flask.
The Flask is cool.
This company, in addition to Flask, they make so many cool products. And actually, they have, check all the websites for these for sales. But I know definitively High Camp has a 30% off for Father's Day.
Oh, nice.
So.
Very cool. All right, we'll go take a look at that. And how do we keep up with you?
A Royal Find on Instagram or AnnRoy904 on Instagram.
And Roy, thank you so very much. As always, you bring in the A game. These
Happy
are
Father's
fantastic.
Day.
Thank you very much. I get to celebrate now. That's pretty cool. And I'm telling you what, the gift of sleep, guys, that's what we really want. All right, I'll be right back. All right, guys, summer camp is a childhood tradition that helps kids make friends, build confidence, and create lasting memories. But for many families, the cost of camp can be a challenge, right? So we're joined by Wyatt and, I'm sorry, pronounce your first name for me?
Deidreana.
Deidreana, that is a beautiful name.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here today, Deidreana.
Of
All right,
course.
so they're going to tell us about upcoming summer camps. Thank you both for being here today. I really do appreciate your time. Okay, so Wyatt, tell us about McKenzie Deep Pond Summer Camp and what makes it such a special experience for young folks.
Yeah, at Boys and Girls Clubs of Northeast Florida, we have two distinct styles of summer camp. We have our traditional camp that happens in the clubs. There's 55 of those across Northeast Florida. And as you mentioned, McKenzie's Camp Deep Pond is an amazing experience. So it's right on the Florida-Georgia line. They're kayaking, archery, fishing. They have slingshots. We call it the camp of firsts. So every time kids go out there, they're doing things for the first time ever. It really is an amazing experience and a really beautiful place. Getting kids outside, unplugged, and experiencing nature. And we have a ton of different programs that we do out there, national park programs. So it's a really cool experience out at Camp Deep Pond.
That sounds amazing. The kayaking, you sold me on the kayaking. That's my jam, right? Okay, so in addition, right, to the Boys and Girls Club offers summer programming at clubs across Northeast Florida, right? So what can families expect from those programs?
Yeah, so we have, like I said, the 55 traditional summer camps happening this summer across Northeast Florida. We have academics, so they're doing academics with certified teachers. We have 5 core program areas, so things like the arts, sports and rec, really everything you would think from a Boys and Girls Club experience. And those summer camps also Camp of First, they're going on field trips, a ton of amazing opportunities, and those summer camps are completely free to our families.
I love that. Okay, so that's the one that we really want to drive home, right? Because there are a lot of families who find summer camps to be very challenging. One of the things we were looking for my nephew, and we're finding that like camps can be very expensive, right? And so that's cool that there's resources out there for folks that can actually still want to go to camp. So, okay, let me ask you. So you participated in Boys and Girls Clubs programming, but are both during the school year and through summer programs, right? So what has your experience meant to you?
So I'm going to start off by saying that the club is a resource. Let's start there. They have given me so many opportunities. Like I'm talking to you right now. The club has given me like so many skills, and they just provide so much stuff, especially at the summer camp. We actually have a cosmetology program going on right now where kids are able to get their cosmetology license as well as a culinary program, and you just did living in the kitchen.
You're amazing.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, what a breath of fresh air. You're fantastic.
Thank you.
You should be on TV. Okay, so what would you say to a young person, or maybe a parent who's considering joining a Boys and Girls Club, summer program?
I would say that they need to take the opportunity, like right now, because so many kids have all of this energy built up, and they're like, oh my God, I need to get it out somewhere, or they're like, oh, I'm really interested in hair, I'm really interested in cooking, and we actually are starting a hard work program. So they're like, oh, I'm all interested in this stuff. Where do I do it at? You have these free opportunities and resources right here at the Boys and Girls Club. So come there, and it's completely free, and parents have to work during the summer. Kids are out of school. I wouldn't want to be bored at home. I want to be at the club.
Listen, if you're a corporate at Boys and Girls Club, you need to pay attention. I mean, you're amazing. Okay, so many families are facing financial challenges right now, like we were kind of touching on earlier. So how does Boys and Girls Clubs help make these opportunities affordable and accessible?
Yeah, so we work through grants and also through donors. So we're always looking for opportunities to, again, make our summer camps free for young people. So again, the traditional camps are free of charge. We also have at Camp Deep Pond a adventure camp. Okay. So adventure camp has a small charge, so it's $250 a week, and then they can come out for the full summer and have a great time out at the camp. But really, like I said, it's through grants, it's through local, state, federal, and through amazing donors that we're able to do the work that we do.
I love that. Okay, so where where do we send folks to learn more?
Yeah, so for the easiest way is bgcnf.org. It's got all the information. You can sign up for summer camp. You can get the information for after school as well as donate.
Right on. Thank you both for being here. I
Yes.
really do
Of
appreciate your
course.
time.
Thank you.
Fantastic job.
Thank you.
Well, I think you got a career in television. All right, guys, stick around. We'll be right back after the break. Oh, stay put.
You could go to Alaska to enjoy wild-caught Alaskan fish, or go to Captain D's. 3 $5.99 full meal deals with wild-caught fish from Alaska, battered, dipped in house, with pups in your choice of side, just $5.99. Captain D's.
Ron was an active guy
I'm an outdoorsman.
until plantar fasciitis pain hit.
My wife said, I'm going to take you to the Good Feet store.
Now,
I can do my happy dance. That's what Good Feet dance.
come in for your free fitting.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire America's largest injury law firm for your case? There's a lot of reasons. Today, our roads are littered with killing machines. I'm talking about semi-trucks. They can easily kill, even at low speeds. Overworked truck drivers are driving all day and all night. Injured in a trucking accident? We became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason. There's only one Morgan & Morgan. For the people.com.
For over 40 years, ProCraft Cabinetry has been the builder's choice for multifamily cabinet solutions. From apartments to condos and large-scale housing developments, our durable cabinets are designed to handle the demands of your projects. Visit jax.procraftcabinetry.com.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe Crohn's disease symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to what's possible with Tremfya. Tremfya can help with remission at 12 weeks, 1 year, and 2 years. Some had visible repair of their intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions, increased risk of infections or lower ability to fight them, and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or need a vaccine. Break away with Tremfya. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
If your family's anything like mine, life brings in dirt and messes.
Touchdown!
Yes! 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 Oh!
Sit back, relax, and leave the deep cleaning to the pros. Your home isn't clean until it's Stanley Steamer Clean.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Join First Coast News for a Shred to Protect event at VyStar Ballpark. See you Tuesday, June 16th from 5 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Shred your sensitive documents and protect yourself from theft.
Shred to Protect, sponsored by VyStar Credit Union.
No matter where you are in life, VyStar Credit Union is there, with banking made for moments big and small. We're there for our communities too. It's why we give back and simply care. VyStar Credit Union. Do good. Bank better.
Welcome back, everybody. You have the chance to drink beer and save land right here in Florida. Here to tell us all about it is Conservation Florida Communications Director Sarah Shepard. Hello and welcome back.
Hello.
Good
Thank
to
you
see
for having me.
It's our pleasure, of course. So tell us about Conservation Florida.
Yes. So Conservation Florida, we are a nonprofit land conservancy, which means we have the privilege and honor of protecting Florida's water, wildlife, wild places all across the state.
Which is very, very near and dear to my heart because I spend a lot of time out in those wild areas and I would like to continue to enjoy those. So, so let me ask you before we get into the event, why is this so important?
This is important for countless reasons, but most importantly, many people know Florida, the Sunshine State, for our fantastic theme parks, our beautiful beaches, but a lot of people don't know that Florida is also home to one of the planet's most endangered mammals, the Florida panther.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. It's like 6. No, I'm serious. It's like it's not that low, but it's.
It is. It's very low. There's roughly 200 left in the entire world.
That's crazy.
And they're only here in Florida. And they rely on vast, connected, protected swaths of land to survive, to roam. And that is what Conservation Florida has been tasked with helping to protect. So just like us humans rely on highways to get to work every morning, the Florida panther relies on green highways to find new habitat, to find food, and to also raise their young. So that is what Conservation Florida does.
That's amazing. And what parts of Florida is that?
There's something called the Florida Wildlife Corridor that runs the entire length of the state. So beyond the beaches, beyond the theme parks, there is this thriving, lively corridor in which, in the interior of Florida, wide roaming mammals like the panther, like the Florida black bear, are roaming free. They're roaming wild.
That's neat. I didn't know that. That's super cool. Okay, so let's talk about the event.
Yes. So tomorrow night you can be a part of Protecting Paradise, of protecting this wildlife corridor. Join us out at Ruby Beach Brewing at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. We're going to be showing a short episode of our docuseries Protect Our Paradise with our friends at the St. John's Riverkeeper, 7 p.m. Ruby Beach Brewing. You can come out, drink beer with us. I don't have a keg here in studio today. I wish I did. But tomorrow night we'll have a ton of beer or non-alcoholic beverages, and you can get to know our conservation mission. You can come out, chat with our team, and figure out how to get involved.
Absolutely.
We're a nonprofit. You can volunteer with us. You can donate your time, your talents, or if you have such dollars, if you'd like to get involved.
Absolutely. And I will most likely be there. I cannot super confirmed yet, but about 95%.
We hope you are, but if not, tell your friends.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's at Ruby Beach. It's right here in downtown. It's very, very cool. It's a great place. It's two of my favorite organizations here locally. I mean, I'm so very proud of the work that the Riverkeeper and Conservation Florida does. It's very, very important. It's very near and dear to my heart, and it's important to all of us. So real quick, give us some information where we learn more.
Yes, so you can learn more about tomorrow's event at conservationfla.org, or many more events to come here in the future, or follow us on social media at Conservation Florida.
Right on.
Thank you.
Sarah, thank you so very much. I really do appreciate it. All right, you've been to the alligator farm, right?
I have been to the alligator farm.
Okay, so do you remember the tortoises?
Yes.
Yeah, well, check this out.
Okay.
We are here at the St. Augustine Alligator Farm and Zoological Park. I have the curator of education, Josie Taylor, with us, and we are hanging out with giant tortoises. This is amazing. Josie, thank you so very much for having us here. Please tell us where we're at. What are we doing?
Yes, you guys are currently in our Galapagos tortoise yard. This is an extra encounter that we offer for guests so they can come on in and hang out with our various individuals here, like Mrs. Pryor right behind us.
In her little pool area.
In her little pool. She's got a little wallow going on. You know, tortoises not necessarily known for swimming like turtles, but they still do like to sit down and soak every once in a while, drink some water, have a good time. But this is an encounter that you can do with our education department, and you can also do it with our photo booth as well. So you can come down, get your photos taken with some of our friends, and learn a little bit more about them.
I think it's great. This is super neat enclosure. So when we walk me through the process. So, you know, I've got my ticket to come down here. We're walking through the gate. What's next?
So the first thing you're going to do is either meet with your educator or photographer. They're going to just go over some general safety guidelines, right? We want to make sure when we're in here, we're nice and safe. This is the animal's home.
Right.
We are the guests, right? And each individual in here has their own distinct personality. They could react to us all differently, but some things to keep in mind, right? Turtles and tortoises, they love those bright colors. So you want to know where their mouth is, because orange could be the
shoes.
Yeah, I think they're going to go for the feet, David.
So we want to be nice and safe. We also want to be nice and safe when they're walking around, because each individual here fairly heavy. The female Galapagos tortoises, they can weigh upwards of 200 pounds. And males, like our friend Abercrombie, weigh in the back.
Whoa. Oh my
much
gosh,
larger.
massive.
They're the largest species of tortoise in the world, and males can weigh over 500 pounds.
No way. What about ages?
Varies, depending on the individual, right? But they're gonna live 100, 175.
What? That's amazing. Say what?
For real.
It's gonna keep going. Each individual can live for a different amount of time. We like to say average 175.
That's
it's just that
on average.
On that high max range, right? Our oldest individual in the yard right now actually is Mrs. Pryor. She's in her 90s.
How do you do, ma'am?
You look great for your 90s.
Yeah, you look great.
Okay, so how long does the whole experience take? Like that kind of deal.
So it depends on each individual guest, right? We
okay.
advertise it as about a 20 to 30 minute encounter. Sometimes it's a little bit shorter, sometimes it's a little bit longer. It depends on how many questions do the guests have, how active are the tortoises with us today. We do say this is a voluntary experience for the tortoises. So we're gonna come down here, we're gonna talk to you about the tortoises. We will interact with the tortoises if they want to interact, but we're not ever gonna force that interaction for
of course.
them.
We want to respect the animal.
Yeah, so what do you mean by interaction though?
So when you're down here, you do have the ability to get your photos taken and touch the tortoises.
The shell?
The shell, and every once in a while, if the educator says it's okay, you can actually touch their neck as well. Depends on if they're doing what we call posturing. So when they push all the way up and they stand and they stretch out like that, and then we can go ahead and touch that neck for
It's
them.
a little safer when they're all the way up.
That's cool.
Yeah, these guys actually have a symbiotic relationship with various birds in the Galapagos, and those birds are going to sit on their shell. They're going to peck off bugs or parasites, dead skin. So we're kind of filling that role for them here. It is still educational for everybody here. It's helpful for the tortoises, and it's just a fun way to do something a little bit extra with your family at the alligator farm.
That is so cool. Okay, so let's go play with some tortoises, and then if folks want to, do this themselves, where do we send them?
They are going to go to alligatorfarm.com. They're going to click book an encounter for our animal encounters, and they'll see all sorts of different ones like our Galapagos tortoise there. If they are not seeing them online, there is always the possibility to book with us here in person. They just got to talk to our gift shop staff when they come in to see if those encounters are already booked or not.
Oh, Mrs. Pryor's coming to say hello.
Mrs. Pryor's coming to say hello. So we're gonna go say hello too.
So cute.
This summer, Universal Orlando Resort presents a summer of thrills, adventure, and fun. It's a summer you'll never forget.
First Coast Living wants to send you to experience the summer fun at Universal Orlando Resort. Be the 12th person to call 904-605-2525. Lines are open now. You can find official rules and more at firstcoastnews.com/contests.
I'm Michael Musalem here at Michael's Rug Studio. We make it effortless to have your area rugs clean. Once your rug is completed, we'll deliver it back to you and move your furniture so you don't have to lift a finger. Call today to schedule a pickup of your area rugs for cleaning.
How's dinner coming along?
It's coming along. Hey, how was practice today? Great, I scored 2 goals.
You wouldn't mount a ceiling fan on the floor, just like you wouldn't have anyone with Morgan & Morgan handle your injury case. Morgan & Morgan.
Skincare can start in the laundry room. That's why I always recommend All Free Clear for sensitive skin. It's free of dyes and perfumes.
It's a key part of my self-care routine and is gentle for my skin and hers too.
For an effective clean that's gentle on skin, all you need is All Free Clear.
Now get a jump on the holiday. Big savings and a great night's sleep. Shop the Rooms To Go July 4th mattress sale today. Buy this therapeutic mattress any size, get a second mattress free. That's right. Buy the queen size for $8.95, get the second same size or smaller free. Buy the king size, get another king or smaller size free. Buy a full or twin size, the second one's free. Don't wait. Buy one, get one starts now at Rooms To Go.
Decorating's easy at Rooms To Go.
The ingredients come from local farms and straight from the sea.
But the flavor? That comes from all over the world. From wine tastings to food tours, discover what happens when you add a little heat to America's original melting pot. St. Augustine, Ponte Vedra, and the beaches. Welcome to the new world.
In a motorcycle accident, the details make all the difference.
Was the driver who hit you not paying attention?
Were there hazardous road conditions?
Were there eyewitnesses?
We don't depend on the accident report because it's not admissible in court. We conduct our own investigation.
And we know doctors who can testify to how the injuries will affect you for the rest of your life to try and get you the money that you'll need to take care of yourself. Farah and Farah.
If you like Brian Kemp, you're going to love Rick Jackson.
Rick Jackson's been a good supporter of mine.
Yeah,
he's
a donor.
Well,
right?
Yeah, he's a donor. He's got a great story, and I've kind of felt like for really 2 years now that race is right for a political outsider, especially somebody that could sell fun.
Rick Jackson, a conservative outsider who will make Georgia proud, just like Brian Kemp.
Rick Jackson's been a good supporter of mine. He's got a great story.
Welcome to Bluebell, USA, a magical town. Around here, everyone is happy all the time. Because ice cream is the handheld device of choice. Can Bluebell ice cream really smooth out all life's wrinkles? We think it can. Bluebell USA, where happy happens.
Live from the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson
First Coast Living live.
and David Benfield.
Sounds good to me.
Well, come join us.
This is First Coast Living.
Welcome back to First Coast Living, everybody. It's time for Rain or Shine, and we have meteorologist Mike Prangley.
Okay,
Hello,
are you
sir.
okay? You good?
I'm all right.
Okay, you know it's raining out. There's just a couple sprinkles out there.
Oh, Lena, I'm sorry.
Lena, so we both were
It's
talking
bad.
about two things we fear in life, our wives when they get wet. They don't like getting rained on. Oh, and then they said, and I get blamed.
And it's your fault.
It is, because I said, it's not
You're
gonna really...
supposed to predict the weather, Mike.
Yeah,
You're supposed to make it rain or not.
I said, well, we had a 10% chance, and of course my wife is right
Is
there.
that in that 10% of the
She is
area?
like Charlie Brown. Remember the cloud? Womp, 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 and then-
Womp, womp.
So let's take a look at
amazing.
where the rain is. Well, where my wife is. You can make out where she was right there on the south side, and it was a tiny shower that literally just poof went over her and
8 seconds.
disappeared. Yeah, that's it. But I'm in trouble.
You are.
But it's all good.
But see, I don't
very
predict the
blessed.
weather, so I'm off the hook.
It's a science, and I'm very blessed. So thanks for weather report, Julie. You're still awesome. I love you. There's our rain chances. So I was explaining the science, 10%. Usually that does come out to where you stand. It's for you, David, that
Right.
10%.
Just
and
me.
it's for it's personal. Now, if you look at the map, people say, well, is that just the coverage? Well, that's not the definition of precipitation probability of precipitation. Say that 10 times.
Probability
so
of precipitation,
really,
no.
it is just where you are, or where Jim is this afternoon, or where Marshall is outside when he's going to be outside later on.
Gotcha.
So it's not has anything to do with coverage, but a lot of times it works out where 10% of us get rain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, there we go. And then we're going to get most of the rain Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You got all that? So here it is, our swimming forecast, and I'm going to take a nice dive in the pool later on. So we got water temperatures of 86. We've got the green light. See the green?
Yeah,
That's
that means
not
we can go swimming.
That means you're going to be okay.
Woo!
You can go swimming. You may see a 10% chance. It's probably going to pour on you.
It's going to pour right on Gigi Papa's house where we go swimming.
And the big thing is no lightning this afternoon.
That's what's up.
All right, rain or shine. There it is, 87 degrees. Cloud of the day, real quick. These were altocumulus
Ooh, it's
undulatus. Say that, altocumulus undulatus.
Altocumulus
undulatus. And those are just the cumulus clouds that form in the mid-levels of 10,000 feet, and they had waves to them this morning. And look at that. You see the actual wind shear in the atmosphere causing that purple effect, and then that wave effect. It's like a portrait, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cool. It's
Why
beautiful.
that's cool for our forecast is that means there's wind shear, and that does not allow tropical systems to develop. So there it is.
Nice.
Beautiful clouds over us. No tropical formation expected. You ready for the weekend?
Yep.
Okay, be ready for the heat. Don't blame me.
No, I'm fine.
96, you sure?
Oh.
We
Wait a
better go
minute.
to the next segment.
That's a no-no.
Yeah, I got
Okay,
blamed
on that
again.
note, I'm going to go eat now.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm gonna
thank
go-
you, Mike. I appreciate it.
Enjoy.
Thank you, sir. All right,
Okay.
let's go. We're living in the Winn-Dixie kitchen. Brought to you by ProCraft Cabinetry, and I've got Super Chef Tom Gray. And we're back in today. Right now we're gonna be talking pizza.
Now we get to talk pizza.
Yes! Okay, so happy birthday is in order.
Thank you.
Right?
Yes.
So Electric Dough Pizza is coming up on a year?
1 year old.
Dang, that's crazy. I can't believe it's already been a year.
Time flies. Yeah.
Man, that's really weird though. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, if you were to ask me, I would be like, oh, they've been open what, 6 months maybe?
Yeah, we were just here, grand opening this. Yeah.
Wild. Okay, so tell me about this pizza.
So this, so we started this program. We're doing a pizza of the month, and last month it was the first one for May. We did a collaboration. Oh, we lost our little guy here. We did a little collaboration with El Cubano and did a Cuban pizza. It was a big hit. We decided to keep this going, and we've also offered it up to our team, our staff, like any favorite pizzas they've either made, had, or tried they want to make. And so this is Joe's Pizza. This is the Tuscan Summer, which is bacon, grilled chicken, artichokes, heirloom tomatoes, pesto, and of course cheese, and so all the goodness.
I keep wanting to grab it. I keep going to grab it. And he keeps putting more stuff on it. I'm like, dang.
But wait, there's more.
I know.
A little bit of black pepper, and you can now dig in.
Okay, I can get it now.
Yes.
Let's do it. Let's do
So,
it.
yeah,
Chef Tom has some of my favorite pizza in town, seriously, and it's different, right? So like it's that old world meets new world kind of deal. So like if you can see right here, bop, look at that. So it's really airy, right? It's real fluffy and very cool, but around the edges are crusted, kind of like like
Detroit. Yeah.
So this is beautiful.
Yeah. So the dough like Detroit dough is a little bit more dense. This Roman dough is light and airy, so you get the crisp bottom, the crisp edges, but the interior is nice and fluffy and light. So it's deceptive when you see it. If you haven't tried it.
No, really, because you're gonna think like, whoa, that's a big crazy pizza, but it is so airy and delicious.
It's even lighter than focaccia.
Right.
Yes.
Man.
So so that's the style of pizza we do. We're doing this all month long for the month of June. It's our birthday month. Pay attention to our social media. We'll have we'll announce whatever specials we may be doing, like maybe for the actual birthday week. We're in 2 weeks we'll be a year old. So we're getting really close. So if you follow us at Electric Dough Pizza, you'll see on the socials what's coming up and what specials we may do. But that'll also keep you informed for all the normal stuff, like Mondays are kids eat free, with parents. Tuesday is pizza in the pour. You come in, order the pizza, get a beer if you'd like, a draft beer or a glass of wine. Yep. Peroni on tap with pizza. I mean, can you go wrong?
Oh, I've done it many times over there, and it is exquisite.
Yeah. And then Wednesday we have a trivia night. So all that is out there on the socials, but we'll also have our specials that we'll do for the anniversary, birthday party, whatever we want to call it.
I love that. So. I think that it's going to have to start being a Monday tradition in the Benfield house to take Gwen up there, even if she can't eat. She's so good at eating.
She likes the pizza.
Oh, she loves the pizza.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? She loves it. I've got that great picture, like pizza slices like as big as her head. And she's like, ah. It's awesome. Yeah. Okay, but you guys also do happy hour, right?
Happy hour, 3:14 until 6 or 6:30. I can't remember.
6:30.
6
o'clock.
Until 6. Yeah.
3:14
till
6.
His
wife, and she keeps us both in check. It's so true.
At 3 different happy hours, I can't keep them straight.
Right, exactly. And then, but the one thing I do want to talk about Electric Dough, and I really, really want to drive this home, is lunch.
Yes.
You guys have a fantastic lunch special.
Yes,
So if you guys are out there, if there's anybody out there that's like, man, where am I going to go for lunch after this show? You go to Electric Dough.
Electric Dough. Parking is quite easy. People just think San Marco is tough parking. It's not. There's plenty of parking around. There's parking across the street. There's parking behind us, around us. $12.50, you get a slice of pizza, and it's not this slice.
No, it's
the
like
slice is like this big.
Yeah, it's huge.
It's a slice or a slab of pizza.
Yep.
With a hand tossed Caesar salad and one of our organic beverages for $12.50.
That's amazing.
So it's like better for you, light, flavorful, fun.
No, it's good. It doesn't weigh you down. The rest of the day is still good to go. And then you guys also have an absolutely stellar bar at Electric Dough.
Yes.
It is absolutely beautiful. It's a full bar,
yes.
So you guys can do amazing things. They have specialty cocktails and stuff like that as well. All right, so before I let you go, give us all the deets one more time of where we find you and stuff like that.
You find us in San Marco at the old San Marco Movie Theater. It's at 1996 San Marco Boulevard. I have something else for you if I have just enough time to reach for it. If I can, I should have reached for it sooner.
Oh,
I brought
some
you gelato for our birthday, and it's a cookie butter gelato.
What?
And so, because you can't, if you're at.
Oh, we're making time for this.
If you're at Electric Dough, walk straight in. First thing you see is the gelato case.
Yes.
And so our happy hour, we call it the happiest hours.
Yeah.
It starts at 3:14 because we have something for the kids too. Gelato is on special. The organic slushies are on special. Besides all the, beers and wines and cocktails on special, also we also include our gelato for to make it the happiest of hours.
You just made me. This is stupid.
Isn't that good? Yeah, it's an artisan Italian gelato that we do purchase it. We don't make it in house, but it's so good, and it's right there when you step in the door.
That's great. All right, make sure that you go check out Electric Dough, and make sure that you tell them happy birthday when you get in there. Go for any time of the day is going to be good. But if you're watching right now and you're still wondering what you're going to do for lunch, I think you just found your next spot. Thank you, Tom. I really do appreciate your time.
Appreciate you.
Guys, stick around. We'll be right back.
Bring home the ultimate tribute to relaxation during the Red, White, in Motion event at Lots Furniture. Celebrate in comfort and style with incredible savings of up to 50% off store-wide. Save on a wide selection of recliners, sofas, sectionals available to recline at the touch of a button at a price you'll love. After you recline, improve your sleep comfort with a premium mattress and get a free bed-in-a-box.
Lots Furniture.
In Waycross and Fernandina Beach.
My name is Mary. I want people to know how wonderful Conviva is. The care team is very proactive, very thorough, very caring. It's not just going for a visit and you're done. I always have a lot of questions and never feel rushed. They just really, really take good care of you. And every time I lift up my grandson, I feel very fortunate that I'm able to do this. And it's my most favorite thing in the world.
Schedule a tour today. Conviva Senior Primary Care.
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Hiring Shakespeare to help you write your breakup text? That's a power move. Hiring America's largest injury law firm for your injury? That's also a power move.
Swipe it right.
Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
I'm proud to live in a city that sticks together on and off the field. That's what Butler Toyota is all about. We're stuck on our customers in the best way. Butler Toyota, stuck on you.
Traffic Impact Alert Days, stay informed, prepared, and connected with First Coast News and the First Coast News Plus app. Coverage that alerts you to what's coming and how it will impact you. Stream extended traffic coverage on First Coast News and First Coast News Plus.
The way to screw up your case is to have a lawyer who doesn't sincerely care about you. Because a lawyer who cares is going to do everything he can to make sure that you get everything you're entitled to. It doesn't get more fairer than that.
Upgrade your home with New South Window. Our replacement windows and doors look beautiful, block outside noise, keep you comfortable, and are built to handle extreme weather. Buy 4 windows and get 4 free.
With hurricane season here, we've got everything you need to know in our Hurricane Central page. That's on firstcoastnews.com, the First Coast News app, and always streaming 24/7.
Hurricane Central, sponsored by New South Windows.
This summer, Universal Orlando Resort presents a summer of thrills, adventure, and fun. It's a summer you'll never forget. And it's only at Universal Orlando Resort.
I'm here with Yulia Kuzinska of Ink with Me. First of all, let me tell you, cheers on your beautiful location here as a tattoo artist. How cool is this? So I have seen some of your work, and it is absolutely beautiful. So I'd love to get to know you and about your being a professional artist.
Thank you so much for good words.
I have always been an artist, and I started to draw and painting since I was a kid. I was graduated in 2010, so like an artist. But anyway, after this, I took extra classes. I think we should always improve our skills.
Right.
And for me, it's just a way to express emotions and capture the beauty. And someday I found tattooing. It is the best way where I can mix art and human connection.
Right.
So.
And something that will last a lifetime. I mean, it's going to be with them forever.
Yeah,
It's a big deal.
Thank you.
That's really awesome. And again, your work with the fine line, I know that not everybody specializes in that.
Yeah.
So I think that's really neat. So where did you find your passion for tattooing, you know, when you're taking the art from drawing and painting to then putting it on skin?
So for me, it's not only about pictures. For me, it is more about storytelling.
Oh.
And I really in love that how personal it is.
Yeah.
And so each tattoo is really meaning. And I can help people to carry this forever.
Yeah, and so describe your style too, because I even went on social media, and you prefer no color even, right? So
Yeah.
fine line, no
Fine
color.
line, black and gray realism, and the big part of my work, it says animals, pet portraits, and flowers. And last time, all my flowers I do by freehand. So my clients can be sure that the piece is unique and flowing with the body and muscles perfect.
That is so
and
neat.
So and really enjoy just drawing by markers on the body.
Well, your work is absolutely stunning. Congratulations on all your success so far. And you know, David, my co-host, usually gets a tattoo live on air at the tattoo convention. First of all, we're not at the tattoo convention. We're in this beautiful studio. And second of all, he's not here. So who could get a tattoo? Who'd be willing to get a tattoo?
I want to do one.
Really?
Yeah, I think
Producer
I'm ready.
Natalia?
Because I like her work.
Yes.
It's very unique. And right now, everything that you explained, that was so awesome. So I want to do one.
You want to do it
I
right
have
now?
an idea.
Right now?
Can you do that?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my gosh, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna take my wine. Okay, Natalia, what did you decide?
So I always wanted this phrase. I asked my parents to write it. So my parents, they are far from me. We don't live together. My parents live in Europe, in Ukraine. So I just asked them to write this phrase, which means in Ukrainian that we're always gonna be with you. And so this is gonna be my tattoo.
I love it. And it really looks like their handwriting. Like, that's so cool how fine lines she can do. That's beautiful. And I know we're just kind of waiting. That's the ink right now. So tell me a little bit about what you've got coming, because you want to give back to those who have dealt with breast cancer, right?
Yeah. I would like to offer for women who fighting with cancer. I would like to offer the free tattoo if she would like to cover the scars. So I can do it for free. I can take one person in a month. So just text me through DM and send me the reference of the body and scars.
Oh, that's amazing that you want to do and help folks. So how can they book with you? Anybody?
Just the best way through the direct message
On Instagram?
On my Instagram. Yeah.
Ink with me. Okay, well, I don't want to interrupt anymore. I can't wait to see the final result. But again, that even looks great as is. So thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
And if you'd like to see this interview again, everyone, just head to First Coast News Plus. All right, let's get the tattooing.
Remodeling your kitchen, bath, or laundry and not sure where to start? Visit ProCraft Cabinetry today. ProCraft has an expansive showroom with all the on-trend styles and a wide variety of colors to choose from. If you need help with your project, the team at ProCraft can connect you with a list of quality contractors in our area who can make your project come to life. When it comes to your home, insist on the best. Visit the team at ProCraft Cabinetry today and be inspired.
Right now at Rooms To Go, shop incredible hot buys and get 55-month interest-free financing. That means low monthly payments with 0 interest, plus low Rooms To Go prices that make buying even easier. Shop stunning living room hot buys, amazing bedroom hot buys, and dining room hot buys too hot to miss. With 55-month interest-free financing and low Rooms To Go prices. So let's go. It's time to save big on an amazing selection of hot buys. Right now at Rooms To Go.
Did you know about 1 in 3 people with plaque psoriasis may also develop psoriatic arthritis?
With fewer symptoms from moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, where would you go? Imagine being a million miles away. With Tremfya, clearer skin is possible. And for adults with active psoriatic arthritis, Tremfya goes beyond the skin. Less joint pain, stiffness, and swelling is possible. And Tremfya even reduced fatigue. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Imagine being a million miles away. Ask your doctor about Tremfya.
All right, what do we got here?
Well, doctor, today we have a 64-year-old.
All right, let's open him up.
You wouldn't have a mechanic do your brain surgery.
That's nice.
Just like you wouldn't have anyone but Morgan & Morgan handle your injury case.
A lot of mileage on this old girl.
Morgan & Morgan.
If you like Brian Kemp, you're going to love Rick Jackson.
Rick Jackson's been a good supporter of mine. He's got a great story, and I've kind of felt like for really 2 years now that race is right for a political outsider, especially somebody that can sell funds.
Rick Jackson, the conservative outsider who will deliver tax cuts, lower prices, and deliver the booming economy for Georgia.
Rick Jackson's been a good supporter of mine. He's got a great story.
You could go to Alaska to enjoy wild-caught Alaskan fish, or go to Captain D's. 3 $5.99 full meal deals with wild-caught fish from Alaska, battered, dipped in house, with pups in your choice of side, just $5.99. Captain D's.
This year marks the 34th anniversary of the world's largest K-12 student science competition. And joining us from the National Press Club is Justin Mr. Fascinate Schaefer, who's here with some of this year's winners of the Toshiba National Science Teaching Association Exploravision Awards. Justin, thank you so very much, and welcome to our student winners. Justin, tell us what makes this annual event so unique.
The Toshiba NSTA Exploravision Challenge is the world's largest K-12 science competition, and it is truly unlike any other. It helps young students expand their imaginations while exploring their interests in science, technology, engineering, and math. They come together in groups to think about what challenges might exist 10 or more years into the future and work together to solve them. They science, they have fun, and they inspire all of us here at the National Press Club.
I love it. I am a huge science nerd. I love it so much. Well, hey, let's hear from the students. So tell us about your award-winning project.
Our invention is called the Smart Sock. It is a sock that goes up to the knee and detects the way you walk. When it analyzes your gait, it sees if you have a problem with the way you're walking and it corrects it. It can also detect neurologic conditions, improve balance, reduce falls, and prevent diabetic foot ulcers. It uses smart fabric that inflates and deflates to find the best correction for your problem.
That's brilliant. Okay, I got another question for the students. Okay, so how did you come up with the idea for your project?
I came up with the idea for my project because of my grandfather. He has something called an ataxia, which means he is usually unbalanced and he falls often. So I wanted to make something that could help him walk better.
That is fantastic. You are a fantastic granddaughter. That was a great idea. All right, Justin, what are some of the top winning honorees this year?
This year, over 2,000 projects were submitted by over 6,000 students, and every year stuff comes out that absolutely blows you away. We had Bugbotics, which are these robots that help you get rid of agricultural pesticides, or Syncardia, which is this stem cell research project that allows you to replace heart cells after a cardiac event like a heart attack. But I mean, every year you're kind of like, how is a kid this young and coming up with something so great?
I'm serious, I'm blown away. It's absolutely brilliant. Okay, so how do programs like Exploravision make an impact on the next generation?
I mean, I think the impact on the next generation is self-evident right here. These are confident young ladies that can see themselves participating in the STEM careers of the future. They're going to go forth. They're going to be researchers, innovators, pioneers. They're going to be excellent in the world, and we need to create more students like these for our future to be prosperous. I'm excited for the future after hanging out with them.
I couldn't agree more. I am too. Congratulations to you three. That is fantastic. What a great project. So Justin, before I let you go, where do we go to learn some more information?
For more information about the Toshiba NSTA ExploreVision Challenge, you can check out explorevision.org or follow Toshiba ExploreVision America on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook.
Excellent. Thank you so very much for your time, the four of you. We really do appreciate it. And once again, congratulations. And folks at home, if you want to catch this segment again or others like it, just head over to First Coast News Plus.
Hi, I'm Chris, Dr. Spencer's son. Say hello to our proud team here at Riverside Dental and Implant Center. Dad, what makes us different?
I think it's listening, Chris. Listening to our patients, what they have to tell us about their concerns and their problems, so we can give them their solutions and help them get the teeth that they want and they deserve. That's what makes us different.
Call us at 1-800-NEW-TEETH for a free consultation. That's 1-800-NEW-TEETH.
Why us? Because we really do care.
Joe, I love that Strata offers a $500 best price guarantee on every AC system they sell, but how do you do that?
Dave, at Strata Air Conditioning and Heating, we've been working with the nation's top builders for years. We are able to pass along our volume pricing to our residential customers.
What a win for your customers.
Our low price guarantee also includes 0% financing on all Goodman air conditioning and heating systems.
Folks, for the best AC system and best price guarantee, you ought to call Strata today.
All right, sales, you cover follow-up. Service, oil changes, your zone. Finance, stay tight on those approvals. No one, I mean no one, gets through without great care. Y'all got me?
Yes, Coach.
Now go out there and stick with your customers.
Ready, ready.
From game plan to great service, Butler Toyota Jacksonville sticks with you.
Liberal losers whine about rich guys paying more taxes. That's fine, I can handle it. But when they hurt working families, it really pisses me off. Unlike career politicians, I don't owe anybody anything. That's why I'll freeze property taxes and cut the income tax in half, or I won't run again. You don't get rich by wasting money, and so help me God, I'll never let government waste yours.
Take a deep breath. Fill every moment with anticipation, adventure, excitement, and joy. Experience the opportunity for endless potential in a community full of wonder. Fleet Landing, retirement without limits, in Atlantic Beach and coming soon to Nocatee.
All right, that's going to do it for us today. We want to thank all of our guests for coming on the show. How about Chef Tom?